stop what you're doing. I need you to be fully present for this. Because what came through before I even started recording tonight is something I have never felt at this level before. Okay? Like I sat down to prepare this reading and my hands would not stop moving. The energy around whoever is watching this right now is so thick, so undeniable. That spirit would not let me start until I acknowledged it. So I need you to put your phone down, turn off whatever is playing in the background, and just be here. Because this is not a casual watch. This is a divine appointment. Something in your life is on the edge of a massive shift, and I mean massive. And your guides pulled you to this video tonight because they need you to understand what is happening in your energy field before it happens in your physical reality. So take a breath, ground yourself, because what I'm about to share with you is going to change the way you see everything you have been going through. So tonight, I want to get right into it because the energy around this reading is incredibly urgent. Okay? I'm already feeling it as I'm shuffling. There is something that your guides, your ancestors, your higher self, your angels, they need you to hear right now. And the title of this reading alone, I feel like, is going to hit for a very specific group of you in a very personal way. Because we are talking about a divine transition. We are talking about the moment that everything you have been doing in the dark, everything you have been building in the quiet, everything you have been praying over, crying over, grinding over, we are talking about the moment all of that turns into something that the whole world is going to see. We are talking about going from hidden and humble to extreme wealth and influence. And I want you to sit with that for a second before we even pull a card. I want you to really let that land. Because for some of you, wealth and influence might feel so far away right now. It might feel like something that belongs to other people. It might feel like you've been waiting so long that you've started to question whether it's really coming for you. But your guides pulled you to this video tonight to tell you it is coming. And it's coming fast. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm pulling from this deck tonight, and we're going to let Spirit do what Spirit does. Let's get a clear and precise message from your higher power about what is happening in your energy field right now and exactly what is on the other side of this season you've been walking through. Okay, wow. The first card that we have coming out is the Hermit. And I want you to pay close attention to this card because I feel like for a lot of you, this is actually your life right now. Or this has been your life for a season. The Hermit is someone who retreats, someone who goes within, someone who chooses solitude not because they are weak or lost, but because they are being called to go deeper. They are being called to find something that cannot be found in the noise. And collective, I feel like so many of you have been in a hermit season, okay? Maybe you pulled away from people. Maybe your social life quieted down. Maybe you stopped going out as much. Or you found yourself spending more time alone, more time in prayer, more time in your craft, more time developing something that only you and God know about. And I want to be very clear, this was not a setback. This was preparation. Your guides want you to understand that everything you did in that quiet, in that solitude, in that invisible season, that was the work. That was the real work. Because the version of you that's about to step into the spotlight, that person was built in the silence. I'm picking up on a very strong energy here of someone who is deeply, deeply gifted, but has been choosing to stay in the background. And for some of you, it wasn't even fully a choice. It almost felt like life was keeping you low on purpose. Like every time you tried to push forward, something would pull you back. Every time you tried to go public with something, the timing felt off. Every time you tried to step into your power, something external would create a delay. And I need you to hear this, that was divine protection. That was Spirit saying not yet. Because what's being prepared for you requires a foundation. It requires the version of you that can actually handle the level that's coming. And you are almost there, loves. You are almost there. The Hermit holds a lantern, and that lantern represents inner light. It represents the light that you carry inside of you that has been illuminating your private path even when it felt like you were walking alone. But here's what Spirit is showing me: that lantern is about to be turned outward. The light that you've been carrying privately is about to shine publicly. And it's going to illuminate a path for so many other people who are walking in their own darkness right now. This is part of your assignment. This is part of why you were chosen. So if you've been in a hermit season, I want you to celebrate that. I want you to honor that. Because you are coming out of it now. And everything you gathered in that season is coming with you. Okay, let's pull the next card. Let's see what's next for you. The next card coming out is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh wow, okay, I'm going to need you to take a deep breath with me, because this is huge. This is one of the most powerful cards in the entire deck when it comes to divine timing and divine shifts. And the fact that it's showing up right after the Hermit Spirit is being very intentional right now. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of cycles. It's a card that says the wheel has been turning and your turn is here. Okay? It doesn't matter how long you've been waiting. It doesn't matter how many times it felt like other people were getting their moment and you were standing on the sidelines watching. The Wheel of Fortune says that the universe operates on divine rotation. And loves, your name just came up. I am feeling such a strong energy around sudden shifts, sudden elevation. For some of you, this is financial. For others of you, this is recognition in your career or your creative field. For some of you, this is both. But there is something coming that is going to feel like it happened almost overnight. Like you went to sleep one version of yourself, and you woke up, and the entire landscape of your life looked different. And you're going to look back and realize that the hermit season, all of that quiet, all of that invisible work was the exact thing that positioned you for the wheel to turn in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune also carries a message about what you cannot control. And I think this is really important for some of you who are overthinkers, who are planners, who have been trying to figure out the exact formula of how to make this thing happen. Spirit is saying, loosen your grip a little. What's coming for you is not something you can engineer. You can prepare for it. Yes, you can align yourself with it. Absolutely. But the actual shift itself, that's divinely orchestrated. That's God moving on your behalf in ways that are beyond your human strategy. So if you've been trying to control the timeline, if you've been feeling frustrated because things aren't moving on your schedule, the Wheel of Fortune is a reminder that divine timing is perfect timing. And everything that is yours is being held in perfect sequence for you. The wheel is turning. Your life is about to look completely different. And I don't say that lightly. I say that because Spirit is being so clear right now. This is a major cycle change for you, loves. Major. Let's pull the next card. I want to see what else is coming through. The next card we have is the Star. Okay, I feel like I need to pause and just feel this energy for a second. Because the Star, after the Wheel of Fortune, after the Hermit, this is a storyline that Spirit is telling us. And it is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. The Star is the card of hope restored. It's the card that comes after the storm. It's the card that says you made it through. Whatever you went through, whatever knocked you down, whatever shook you, whatever made you question yourself, your gifts, your path, your purpose, you made it through that. And now you are standing on the other side of it, and the Star is your energy. The Star is your beacon. The Star is also a card of visibility. And I want you to hear this because it ties so deeply into what this reading is about. The Star energy says that your light is undeniable. Okay? Not because you're trying to shine, not because you're performing or putting on a show, but because something in you is genuinely, authentically, radically bright. And people are going to be drawn to that. People are going to feel it before they even understand what it is that they're feeling. They're just going to know that there's something about you. There's something different. There's something that they need to be around. And this is where the wealth and influence piece starts to come in, loves. Because influence is not built on noise. Real influence, the kind that lasts, the kind that changes lives, the kind that builds generational wealth and leaves a legacy that is built on authenticity. that is built on the type of energy that the star carries. The energy of someone who has been through something real and come out of it with their light still burning. I'm also picking up on a very specific energy around public recognition. For some of you, this could be recognition in your industry. For others, this could be online your platform, your following, your reach growing in a way that surprises even you. For some of you, this is recognition in your community, in your family, in your city. But wherever your stage is, the star says you are about to step onto it, and people are going to receive you in a way that you were not expecting, in a way that moves you, in a way that reminds you why you kept going even when it was hard. Your guides want me to tell you, do not shrink in this moment. When the attention comes, when the opportunities come, when the doors start to open, do not shrink back into the hermit out of fear or out of habit. You have done the work. You deserve this. The star is your confirmation that heaven is backing you up. Okay? Let's go ahead and pull the next card. What else does Spirit want the collective to know? The next card is the Emperor. Okay, this is authority energy. This is power energy. And it is coming through so strong right now that I feel it in my chest. The Emperor sits on his throne not because someone handed it to him. He sits there because he built something. He sits there because he earned his position through discipline, through structure, through showing up even when it was hard. And collective, this is the energy that's being activated in you right now. Because here's what I'm seeing. You have been operating in an energy of waiting for permission. You have been waiting for someone to choose you. You have been waiting for the right opportunity to present itself, for the right person to notice you, for the right moment to feel like it's safe enough for you to step into your power. And your guides are saying, stop waiting. The Emperor does not wait to be crowned. The Emperor crowns himself. And I'm not saying this in an arrogant way. I'm saying this in a deeply spiritual, deeply aligned way. What this card is saying is that the authority you've been looking for outside of yourself has been inside of you this entire time. The wealth that's coming for you, it's not going to be handed to you. It's going to be a result of you finally stepping into the version of yourself that operates from a place of authority, from a place of absolute confidence in your gift, your vision, your ability to build something. And when you step into that energy, the external world has no choice but to respond to it. Because authority is energetic before it is material. When you carry yourself like someone who knows their worth, like someone who knows what they're building is real and valuable, and needed people respond to that. Investors respond to that. Opportunities respond to that. The universe responds to that. I'm also getting a very strong message around financial structure. For some of you, one of the things that's going to shift in this season is not just that money comes in, but that you finally build a container for it. The Emperor is someone who doesn't just create wealth, he manages it. He protects it. He multiplies it. And so this is also a message for you to begin thinking about wealth in terms of legacy, in terms of what you are building that can outlast you, in terms of systems and structures and foundations that are going to create something sustainable. Your guides want me to tell you that the influence that's coming for you is not just social influence. It's not just clout. It's genuine structural power. The kind of power that creates opportunities for other people. The kind of power that shifts things in your lineage. The Emperor's crown is yours, loves. It's time to put it on. Okay, let's pull the next message. We are almost at the end of this reading, and I feel like Spirit has one more really important thing to say. The next card coming out is the World. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I got chills the second this card turned over. Because the World is the final card of the major arcana. It is the card of completion. It is the card of arrival. And after everything we've pulled tonight, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Emperor, the World as the final message, is Spirit's way of saying, you are finishing a chapter that has been years in the making, and you are stepping into the most powerful version of your life. The World card shows a figure who is completely surrounded, completely held, completely supported by the universe. And that is you right now. That is the energy that is wrapping around you. This is not a moment of almost. This is not a moment of close, but not yet. The world is a card of completion and arrival. It's saying you are there, or you are so close to there that the universe is already celebrating on your behalf. And I want you to hear this because I feel like a lot of you have been in a space where you've been so deep in the journey that you've lost sight of how far you've actually come. You've been so focused on what's not done yet, what's not there yet, what hasn't manifested yet, that you haven't been able to see that you are literally standing at the door of everything you've been asking for. The world also speaks to global reach, to wide influence. And for some of you, this is literal. There is an audience for what you carry that extends far beyond what you can currently see, far beyond your neighborhood, your city, your country. There are people across the world who need what's in you, who need your story, who need your gift, who need your perspective. And the world card says that the universe has already set that in motion. The channels are already opening. The connections are already being made in the spiritual realm. Your job is just to keep showing up as yourself. The wealth in this card, loves, I want to be very specific. This is not fast money that comes and goes. This is wealth that is tied to your purpose. And when wealth is tied to your purpose, it is sustainable. It is renewable. It multiplies. Because you are not just selling a product or a service, you are carrying a frequency. You are carrying an energy that people will return to again and again because it fills something in them that nothing else can fill. That is the most powerful form of wealth there is. And that is what's coming for you. You are the world. Collective, you are the whole entire world to the people who need what you carry. And Spirit wants you to wake up every single day knowing that, believing that, walking in that. Okay, loves, let me take a breath because I have to be honest, this reading just moved me. The energy in this session has been unlike anything I felt in a long time. And I need you to know that if you clicked on this video, this was a divine appointment. Your higher power, your guides, your angels, they flagged this reading for you specifically. Because what is coming for you is so big that they needed you to hear it directly. They needed you to have the confirmation before you could see the evidence. So let me just quickly recap what came through tonight, because I want it to land one more time. The hermit told us that you have been in a season of silence, of solitude, of invisible work. And that season was sacred. Every moment of it was preparing you for what's next. The Wheel of Fortune confirmed that divine timing is real and your time is now. The wheel has turned in your favor, and the shift you've been waiting for is not years away. It is right here. The star told us that your light is undeniable, that the authenticity you carry is the very thing that's going to draw people to you, that's going to build your influence, that's going to make people feel like they cannot look away. The Emperor called you into your authority, into the power that has been inside of you this entire time, and into the financial structure and discipline that's going to allow the wealth to not just come in, but to stay and to grow. And the world told us that you are arriving. That completion is here. That the version of your life that you have been praying for, working toward, crying for, holding faith for it, is here. So if you feel it, loves, if something in your spirit is stirring right now, if something is shifting, even as you watch this, honor that. That is your confirmation. That is your body recognizing the truth of this message before your mind can fully process it. I want you to do one thing before you close this video. I want you to say out loud, I am ready. Say it like you mean it. Because you are. You have been ready. You were just waiting for heaven to confirm it. And tonight, they did. Okay, loves, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. If this reading resonated with you, please hit the like button on your way out. It genuinely helps this message get to the people who need to hear it. And if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future readings. I upload very regularly, and every reading is spirit-led. If you want to go deeper on this specific energy, if you want to hear more about what your guides have to say about your wealth timeline, your influence, and exactly what the next steps are for you personally, I have the extended reading available over on Patreon. The link is going to be in that first pinned comment down below. And if you want a one-on-one personal reading with me, where we go specifically into your energy, your chart, your path, that link is also pinned below. I would love to connect with you personally. But thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for trusting this space. Thank you for trusting your own guidance that pulled you to click on this video. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. I love you, I see you, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye, loves.